Was it the
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I have 5 red fish, 7 blue fish, and I.
What you doing? Don't worry about that.
And I had 5 blue fish, red fish, 7 blue fish, and 2 yellow fish.
Good morning, everyone. Please place yourself on mute until you're called by the judge for your case.
Okay, you gotta wait, I'm in court.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge. Good morning to each one of you. Glad to see you on this morning. Mr. Green and Ms. Taylor, I hope that you all got my message about the individuals who were supposed to come in on today. There was an email that went out about the parking and the traffic on today, because Beyonce is in the D.
Yes,
And
she
so-
is. Yes, she is.
And we don't want to tax our participants with having to pay the markup that's going to happen with parking.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry to interrupt. You did not include me on that message. Mr. Green told me.
Wrong Jasmine then, because I have a
Yeah.
Jasmine here. I'm sorry.
But Mr. Green just told me, but I only had one person and he did still come in. He said he didn't have issues, but he is here.
All right, then I'm gonna do him first. And so
Okay.
that way he can get out of there while there are no issues, okay? All right, very good. I'm sorry. That might explain why I got the message with the question marks in a separate
Yes, that's
from my niece Jasmine. I don't know if you call that niece named Jasmine. Yes, all right, very good. All
Miss
right,
Taylor,
let's do
I'm
it.
so sorry, Your Honor, to interrupt.
Yeah.
Miss Taylor, do I need to speak to that
Ye-
client?
Yes, Mr. Harris. He actually just came up to test, but when he goes back down, courtroom, if you guys can, somebody can put him in a breakout room with Attorney Warfield, that would be great. Please.
Perfect, thank you.
All right, awesome. We are going to start this morning. I have a couple of promotions that I am going to do on this morning. I want to start by having the attorneys place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391, Specialty Court Defense Counsel.
All right, good morning, Ms. Warfield. Do you have any preliminary matters for the court's consideration this morning?
None at this time, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And then Ms. Jasmine.
Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning. And do you have any preliminary matters for me on this morning?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Come on, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, your appearance for me.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Demetrius Green, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you, and good morning, Mr. Green. Do you have any preliminary matters?
I do not.
No, all right, very good. And then Ms. Price.
Good morning, Judge Holmes, Nicole Price, Specialty Court Clinical Assessor.
All right, good morning, Ms. Price. And do you have any preliminary matters for me this morning?
No, I do not.
All right, wonderful. I'm going to give a few minutes for our promotees to sign in so we can do it all in one sweep. I want to start off with just a few check-ins that were scheduled this morning for 8:35. And so the first one I'm going to do is Miss Thomas Orr, because we met with Miss Thomas Orr and the team on yesterday. So Miss Thomas Orr, I'm going to have you unmute. And I'm going to just do your check-in this morning. I have for you case number 110-571-6101. State your full name for me.
Janine Thomas Orr.
All right, Ms. Thomas Orr, we checked in with you on yesterday. You have your marching orders. We have ours. And as soon as we get the information that we need, a decision will be made. Did you have anything else for us this morning?
No, I kind of spoke with Mr. Green just a few minutes ago, just to clarify some things.
All right, very good. Mr. Green, do you have anything else?
No, Your Honor, I did speak with Ms. Thomas Orr. And just to clarify, for the record, we spoke about it in staffing, and once that information was provided to either myself or Ms. Price, then she was able to go if it was correct, if the information was suitable. Is that correct, Your Honor?
Wait, one more time, Mr. Green, you said you were fading in and out for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, I was saying that as long as the information that's provided to us from Flint Odyssey House is suitable, then Ms. Thomas Orr is good to go as soon as that information is provided, correct?
That is correct. Once it's given and I've received it and I give the approval. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I need to make sure I've signed off on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So are we all clear, Ms. Thomas Orr?
Yeah, Crystal.
All right, wonderful. Listen, your next date is going to be a face-to-face on August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. with Mr. Green. I want you to keep up the great work you're doing. You're in compliance, and I look forward to seeing you next go around and getting you situated, all right?
Right.
All right, very good. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Okay, y'all have a good morning.
All right, you too. All right, I'm ready on Calvin Austin, case number Z808-7701. Good morning, Mr. Austin.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Getting started at work.
I see you. You know, I just wanted to, let me see your face. I need to see your face.
I was sitting down.
All right. I wanted to just do a check-in with you on this morning. Getting your camera, I only see half of your face.
Oh, sorry.
There you are. Wait, no, there you go. All right. No, you still have your face. Come on.
Something's wrong with my,
I do. I've seen you enough. I think we know that it's you. It's just a check-in. Want to make sure that you're on track. Is that correct?
Your Honor, we can see him. I think it may be an issue on your
On
end,
my end?
because yeah, I
Okay.
can see
It
him
might
pretty
be.
perfectly.
I was having some issues this morning, so it's on my end, so we're good. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Austin, you're back on track? Can't hear you.
I said, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And you understand what the expectations of the court are with respect to what you can and cannot do while you're in this program. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I heard you've been attending your SMART groups and you're doing well with that.
Yeah, I go tomorrow also. They're trying to move it up to 2 meetings a week. So I think this week we'll probably start going on Tuesday and Thursdays.
Wonderful. Make sure you go and have an open mind. Be ready to receive and to apply. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. You have any questions for the team?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Green, anything else you need to add?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Austin, your next date is going to be August 9th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. here on Zoom. Okay?
Oh, Your Honor. Yeah,
Yes.
August 9th, is that the day
Oh,
that?
that's that date.
Yep.
Wait a minute. He's in phase 1, so I'm gonna have to see him on the 7th. I'll
Okay,
have to see him on the 7th. Unless we do that Friday. We probably should do that Friday.
yeah, Your Honor, either or, it's fine with me.
Okay, let's do that Friday. That will still keep me in compliance. Let me just, somebody tell me what that date is on Friday. Is that the 4th? No, that would be
That's
the
the Friday after or the Friday before, Judge?
Friday after. Is that the 11th?
The 11th,
Yes,
yes.
the 11th.
All right. So we will do August 11th. And I think that I have already, so I'm gonna have to put you all on for 10 o'clock. Okay, so you're not sitting around. So 10 o'clock a.m. Okay? Does that work, Mr. Austin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Enjoy your day. You're in great shape. I'll see you next time, okay?
Yep, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Harris, I'm ready for you. I have case number Z8084371. Good morning, Ms. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed.
All right, you're at home?
Yes, on the front porch.
All right, state your name for the record.
Shanita Lynn Harris.
All right, Ms. Harris, I wanted to check in on you. How are you doing with your transition to home?
I'm good. My dog, I done went out there and got him together. We're
Okay.
good.
All right, and you've removed stuff from your house that you know you can't have, right?
Yes,
right.
all of it.
All right, very good. Ms. Price and Mr. Green, I still need an answer from the nest. I know we talked about it just yesterday in staffing as to why her release date was changed. I need to just make sure we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing, okay? So someone can get that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, great. All right, Ms. Harris, you have any questions, any concerns that you need to raise with the team?
I was away and my free days to drive have increased and I don't have money like that. $18 a pop.
All right.
And I done dropped 3 times already.
All right, so here's what we'll do. On Mondays, Monday through Friday, during the weekdays, as long as the court is open, you can come down to the court and test. And we'll just add it on to the back end and you can pay it later. It's $10, I think. And so you come down to the court and test. And then you'll only need to test at the provider on the weekends, okay? If
I
you're
understand.
on the weekends, does that work for you?
Yes, that will.
Okay, very good. So come down to 36th District Court. You have to get there before 3:30. Okay?
Oh, I will. I'm an early bird, John.
All right, very good. They start testing, I believe, at 8:30, and you have to get there before 3:30 in order to be tested, okay?
Okay, I understand, but I don't understand why there's an issue when they gave me my certificate from the nest. They haven't sent you the paperwork?
We're gonna find out. They gave us one date that they were releasing you and they changed that date. We just need to know why. Okay?
Okay, I
Need
understand.
to know why. Nothing you've done. We just need to understand why, so we can make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, okay?
And I thought I was leveling up today.
No, ma'am, you know you weren't leveling no up today, man.
Oh my God.
I want you to stop. I want you to stop all of that.
Oh,
It's a check
wow.
in, ma'am. I'm just checking in on you today. You'll talk with
Okay.
Mr. Green. He'll tell you the things that Mr. Green, you should be in contact with her. I'm sure you are, letting her know the things that she needs to do in order to get back into working her program. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Anything else as to Ms. Harris?
No, Your Honor.
No. All right. Your next face-to-face date will be August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. and that will be with Mr. Green, okay?
All right, got you, Your Honor.
Good to see you. Come on, Miss Harris, hang in there. Don't
Oh,
throw
I'm
away all that
hanging.
good work you've done. You've done some great work. I'm so proud of you. So keep it up. You can do it.
I am. I got
When-
this go
And when you-
round.
And when you feel like you can't, you need to reach out. You need to use your resources. I don't need you sitting around all day. Mr. Green, I need her to get up and get active into her recovery. And so, because I am determined that you're gonna outlive everybody in your family. You know, all those folks you said left here early. I'm
Yes.
determined that you're gonna be the one to cut out the lights. That they
Oh,
will cut out the
snaps.
lights on you. All right.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Good to see you. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. We're here if you need
You
us.
do the same. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I believe that that's all of our check-ins. Did I miss anybody for a check-in?
Yes, Your Honor. We have Dorian Guy as well checking in.
He's just yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm sorry. I missed him. Mr. Guy, I am ready for you. Let me find you and pin you. There you are. Good morning, Mr. Guy. Unmute for me.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have for Dorian Guy, case number 210-447-4001, case number 173-80215, counts 1 and 2. State your full name for me.
Dorian Guy.
All right, Mr. Guy, how are things going?
I'm in this Elmhurst home. I'm holding up.
All right, are you working your program, Mr. Guy?
Yes, I'm working.
You're working it. Thank you so much for working it. I appreciate you. Listen, I want you to keep an open mind, open ears, open heart, receive everything that they're giving you and all the services that they're going to connect you to, so that when you do leave there, you are able to be in your independent living situation and taking good care of yourself. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, wonderful. You have any questions for us today?
I was wondering how long, what kind of program, how long is it gonna last?
I don't know how long it's going to last. Ms. Price will be meeting with the provider to find out how you're doing, whether or not you're engaged, what their plan is, and then you will definitely be informed of what's going on. But right now, we don't know. They're still assessing and determining what your treatment is going to be, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. Ms. Price, were you saying something? I thought I heard someone. No, okay.
No,
Okay, thank you. Did any of the team members have anything to add as to Mr. Guy?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then I am going to do a face-to-face. He'll do a face-to-face with Mr. Green on August 9th, 2023, and that will be at 1:30 p.m. Okay, Mr. Guy?
August 9th at 1:30
Yes, sir.
with Mr.
Okay,
Green.
with Mr. Green.
Judge,
I'm gonna get in contact with him through the Zoom.
He's gonna contact you, right, Mr. Green?
Yeah, well, I'll have to contact the facility to contact him, but yeah. So yes, I will get in contact with you, Mr. Guy.
I appreciate it.
All right.
excuse me, Judge, is that one of the dates that's unavailable?
It's available for the staff that's on for this court.
I'm just
All
saying,
right,
please
yes,
don't
ma'am.
forget about me in this place. Don't forget about me
Oh,
coming to this place. Y'all send me here. Y'all got me doing this stuff. I'm
we're
doing it,
not
and
gonna
I
forget
gotta.
about you. I
Please don't
promise,
forget about me in here.
sir. We are not gonna forget about you. Good. I see Mr. Tally in the back. Good morning, Mr. Tally.
Good
We
morning,
will
Judge
not-
Holmes. How are you?
I'm well. Mr.
Good.
Guy, we will not forget about you. You're gonna see more of us and me than you ever thought you wanted to see, okay? We
I
don't push
appreciate
you
that.
away because we've sent you to get some help, okay?
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I talked with him this morning. I sent Miss Price here an updated note. She's got it.
Okay.
And he currently has a scheduled MH assessment coming.
Okay, wonderful.
I
All
told him
right.
here about the importance of the specialty courts and that his go-to person is going to be Miss Price. That's his advocate. So they're going to have a wonderful relationship. So he should be able to expound upon it. Did we talk about that? You can tell the judge
Yes.
about it.
Yes, we talked about that.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Tally. We appreciate your support of specialty courts. We appreciate Elmhurst for working with our clients that we send there. And Mr. Guy, I want to tell you that you are in great hands. You're in great hands. They're going to align you with resources. You're going to get help, the help and assistance that you need. And you are in great hands. And we are not going to forget about you, okay?
All right, because I'm trying to get through with this, and I'm trying to clear this up with my with that little case I got. I'm trying to be clean again. I just want to be clean, so I have a clean record
Yes, sir. And
with y'all.
you can do that as long as you work the program, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. August 9th, at 1:30, Mr. Green will contact Elmhurst so that he can talk with you. And I'm sure you'll hear from Ms. Price before that, okay?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Tally. Thank you, Mr. Guy.
Understood.
All right, you are free to leave. You're all set.
Well, you know.
All right, very good. I had, did I get all of the check-ins this time?
Yes, Your Honor, it looks that way.
All right, well, it's 8:45 yet, and yes, it is. We are ready for promotions. Let's do it. Let me pin my people for promotions, switch files.
Your Honor, are we gonna do our discharge first, or are we gonna save that for
Oh,
special?
yes, ma'am. Wait a minute, there was an issue. And some things needed to be confirmed about community service. Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor, that was confirmed, and Ms. Green was able to confirm that for me.
So we're all set with our promotion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, let's do it. Where's she? Oh, look at her face. Oh, come on. Girl, I want to have the same face as you. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We're going to start off with our completion on this morning, and that is none other than Miss Shannon Thomas. Oh, we already clapping. Miss Thomas, let's do it. She looked like she want to turn up. I wish you would. You better remember my face, ma'am. Look at my face.
I'm not. That's not good for my conditions and my medications.
Okay, all right. I wanted my face to not be good for your conditions and your medication.
That too. That's a main one.
I want to write that down. All right, Miss Thomas, here we go. I have case number 210-606-3501. Miss Thomas, state your name for the record, please.
My name is Shannon Early Thomas.
Yes. Come on, ma'am. I love it. Miss Thomas, today is your day. Are you ready?
A little bit.
A little bit, ma'am. I thought that you would have come down dressed like Beyonce for your graduation.
I would have if the traffic wasn't so crazy. You would have seen me in person. Yes.
All right, listen, Miss Thomas, I know that this has been a tough road for you and for me. And I know that coming in, you were not happy and you didn't want to be here. And I know that you had a lot of other moving pieces, But what I want to tell you is that even though I was very hard on you, and even though I was very firm with you, and I did not play any games with you, the only reason why I took that stance with you is because I see your potential. I see your value. I know that you're a smart, intelligent young lady, and I know that you have a bright future ahead of you, and I was not going to let you blow it, messing yourself up with this charge on your record that would follow you for the rest of your life in an environment where everybody is sensitive to these kind of allegations. Was not going to allow you to do that to yourself. So I hope that you will interpret the way that I have talked to you, the way that I have handled you, the way that I have dealt with you in the fashion that my judge cared about me and still cares about me and nothing more. The charge you have can mess you up. We live in a sensitive environment. You know, everybody's sensitive, right? Everybody is sensitive. And so I would never want that to come back to haunt you or to keep you from getting a job or an opportunity that you deserve. And so I am proud of you. You stuck it out. You stayed the course. You gave me the runaround, but in the end, you did what you were supposed to do. And I hope that you're going to take everything that you've learned from this experience and continue to apply it to your life, because your future is bright, ma'am. Nobody can turn the light out on your future but you. You hold that in your hands based on the decisions that you make, the company that you keep, the behaviors that you engage in, and the words that come out of your mouth. You are the one that controls your destiny. And so I want you to remember that and tap in if you need some help. Tap into us if you need some guidance, if you need to be connected to resources. We never, ever throw you away. All you're doing is leaving us today and getting your discharge and getting your case dismissed and all of those good things. But you never leave us. We're here if you need us. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did you learn?
I learned to not, well, I won't say learn. I would say learning. I just had a spill with y'all. So learning. So I would say to not be impulsive and react in anger.
Yes, because you can make decisions be in your impulse or in anger that can have consequences that last a lifetime, right?
Right.
Yes, you need to write that down and remind yourself of that. No impulse, no anger. Take a moment, pause, and utilize some of the resources and some of the wonderful services that you've received to kind of work your way through it before you make a decision.
I've actually found some online groups that I'm interested in and that has helped me. And they come with like an app where, I can reach out at any time. Yeah. If I'm having, a problem, and then it comes with peer mentors that that's what they do. They handle situations like that. And then, I'm still going to be with Team Wellness. I'm headed there today to talk to Miss Benita. So yeah, I love Team Wellness now.
Yes. Yes. I'm proud of you. Listen, Mr. Green did indicate that you had a continuum of care. Ms. Price, hopefully you have received that as well. And I can't make you work it, but I hope that you see the different Shana Thomas that's appearing before me than the one that appeared before me a year or so ago, and that you will on your own follow that continuum of care. And it sounds like you're going to. Sounds like you're going to. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. All right.
Thank you.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
Miss Thomas.
You look great, girl.
Thank you. It's Beyonce Day. Gotta act
Come on.
I want to say congratulations. You have worked so hard. And the thing that I love most about you is the fact that you were faced with a lot of challenges, some of them out of your control, some of them were due to, some situations you may have put yourself in, but you learned from each experience. Even when things did not go your way, you did throw some temper tantrums, but you were able to take a step back and say, okay, you know what? I was wilding. I'm sorry. Let's get back on track. That is huge because every day is not going to be perfect. And I want everybody to understand that this program is not about perfection. It's about progress. And I want you all to look at Ms. Thomas and see that all of you have the strength and capability to do this, and not just do this, but do it with the utmost, what's the word I'm looking for? Do it to the utmost capability, not just, doing it halfway or anything like that. You all can put your all into it and will have great results. Ms. Thomas, I know there are things still going on, but your perception has changed. So I know how you're going to handle these situations is going to be better. I am so excited just to see what is next for you. I know you're going to keep in contact with us because you have no choice. We're still here. I'm still going to be checking in. I still have your number, so don't try to change it on me. I know how to get around that too. But I am so proud of you and just so excited of the woman that you have become and your journey. You have the certifications that you've gotten is going to open up career paths for you. And you never would have done that if you didn't have the clear mindset that you did. So I want you to really celebrate yourself responsibly, but celebrate yourself today because you deserve it. Yeah. You put in the work and it looks great on you. So keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Green.
Yes, it has been a very long road with Miss Thomas, but we have made it to the finish line. So congratulations. I am sure you're going to do well. And just remember, like the judge and like Miss Warfield was saying as well, always reach out to your network and keep us, if you need support, we are here. And we wish you the best and we know you are going to do great things.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Warfield, I will entertain the motion at this time regarding Ms. Thomas's dismissible charge.
Yes, Your Honor. Based off of the information provided in staffing yesterday and what has been placed on the record this morning, I am recommending that Ms. Thomas be successfully completed with our specialty court. I did reach out to Ms. Rogers to make sure that this is a dismissible offense. She believes that it is, but it is with the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. So she's just making sure. She did already reach out to make sure. So at this time, I would like to put on the record that she has successfully completed our specialty court, and we are awaiting the dismissal confirmation, which we are sure will be coming. Ms. Rogers, again, did reach out to the Wayne County prosecutor.
Oh, I'm about to take some judicial liberty.
Take it. No objection to it.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I'm dismissing her matter without prejudice. She has worked this program. It has not been easy for her. I need everybody to join me in celebrating Shannon Thomas on her successful completion of our specialty court. Ms. Thomas, do it. Yes, ma'am.
I was going to say,
Yes. Ma'am, we are so proud of you. We are. And look, Miss Mack, good morning in the courtroom, Miss Mack, Miss Wilson.
Good morning, Judge.
I didn't good morning. I jumped right in. Miss Mack, did you see if Miss Thomas had anything else?
I did not, but give me 2 seconds and I will have that information for you.
And I think there's like a $9 balance or $10 balance on her account. I'm going to waive that as well.
thank you very much, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, Mr. Green talked to me about that yesterday. And I'm like, well, she only told me to do this.
No, you are good, ma'am. Don't leave out of here with that little smart mouth. You are good.
No, I'm very appreciative to every last one of you all. Like, I'm gonna miss the booth days with Miss Mac and my favorite security guard.
Did she just say she gonna miss the box? Well, let me just say this. We will put your name on a seat. Anytime you just want to come sit there to get your life together, by all means, feel free to do so, okay? Feel free to do so. We will let you come and sit in the box, all right? Damn, I don't know if I've ever had anybody say they missed the box. All right.
Judge, I did come across a couple cases that's out there. I'm sending you the summary right now. It's like 3 cases, not including the one from specialty court.
All right. Can you send those to Ms. Warfield? We should have been checking that, y'all.
Or Judge,
Oh, Mr.
War-
Wait a minute. Where's Mr. Fikens? I didn't see you, Mr. Fikens. Did you place your appearance on the record this morning?
I haven't yet, Judge. I was just waiting
Okay,
for it.
go right ahead. I'm sorry, I did not see you. My apologies.
No problem, Your
Go
Honor.
ahead.
Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney. And Judge, so Ms. Warfield can stay in the courtroom. If Ms. Mack can send me those cases, I'll make contact with the prosecutor.
All right.
Sending them
Awesome.
right now.
All right. And Ms. Mack, just let me know what those charges are. And they're all things that
yes,
you've already had. They're not new things, right?
No, ma'am. It is, operator license not on persons and improper plates, 2 improper plates, and then the specialty court case. That's it.
All right. So Mr. Fikens, we'll work that out. Ms. Thomas, you're gonna be okay, but I want you to hang tight just for a second because I want to make a record of what we do with those cases. Because I don't want you to have, we don't have people with lingering things. I want them to have everything done when they're through with us, okay?
Okay.
So we still celebrating, just give us a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the movies today.
What you going to see?
Sound of Freedom.
All right, very good. I want to
I got some free tickets. I already seen the Barbie movie.
Oh, I don't like the way your
And
face
I did not
is.
dress like Barbie.
Okay. All right then. I may just not go see that then. All right. Hang with us just for a second while I do. Don't do it. Okay, I won't. Hang with us while we get those cases. Mr. Fikens getting them. Give him just a moment to do what he does. And then I'm going to keep you pinned. If you want to turn your camera off, you can. I'm going to keep you pinned. I think I can keep you pinned and still work everybody else in. I'm going to do my promotions and hopefully we'll get some information. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's do it. I am ready now for our promotees. They should all be in the courtroom. I'm starting off with Felicia Jefferson. I'm going to add you to the pin. I also have a promotion request for Miss Milling. I'm going to add you as well. I have a promotion request for Mr. Adams, for Darrell Adams. And I'm going to add him. I'm gonna have to replace a pin for him. Oh, no, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. All right, I did that all wrong. My apologies. Here we go. Let me try one more time.
Judge, we do have a formal hearing and the attorney is here and there's no officer on that case.
Okay, what time is it?
Right now it's 9:15
All right, I'm ready.
and it was scheduled for 8:35.
Okay, can you call it for me while I'm doing this? Call it for me.
Yes, Judge. Case number SX 423-45851 for Diab Al-Salus. It should be a retained counsel, Cars Marzek.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ralph Kesmer, P29637, attorney for the defendant.
Thank you and good morning to you.
Hi.
This matter is scheduled for a formal hearing. It was scheduled at 8:35. Counsel, can you place your client's name on the record for me?
Yes, Tayeb Al-Shouei.
All right, thank you. Ms. Mack has indicated, my clerk has indicated that no officer has appeared. I will entertain your motion at this time.
Yeah, at this point, the defense is ready to proceed. We make a motion to dismiss.
I am granting your motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you. Have a good week. Thank you.
All right, you do the same. All right, I think I have added the pin for everybody who has been recommended for promotion. I am going to ask all of the promotees to please remain in the courtroom until I have finished everybody's promotion. Congratulations to all of you. If you see that you have been pinned, that's because you were recommended for promotion. I am starting off first with Felicia Jefferson. I have case number Z8086281. Ms. Jefferson, unmute for me, please.
I did.
Good morning. State your name.
Good morning, Felicia Moshelle Jefferson.
All right, Ms. Jefferson, you were recommended for promotion in staffing on yesterday, promotion to phase 3. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe you are. I do believe you are. All right, tell me what you've learned so far in this program.
My birthday is Saturday.
Well, happy birthday to you. That is awesome. Happy birthday.
Yes.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
Oh, I don't know. Go out to dinner. I want to go to the casino, but that's gonna take my money. So, and then it might not, but it might be my lucky day.
Who knows, right? All right. Well, I want you to have a wonderful birthday, a safe birthday, and make sure you're conscious of the things and the people that you're around so that you can continue to work your program.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Ms. Taylor, you recommended Ms. Jefferson for promotion. Tell us why.
Yes, so Ms. Jefferson is currently in phase 2 of our 5-phase program. So I wanted to recommend promotion for phase 3. She has been in phase 2 for the minimum required days. She does have a minimum of 30 consecutive days of sobriety under her belt. She is actively engaged in treatment and attends regularly. She is in compliance with her supervision. And she is ready to move on to phase 3.
All right. Awesome. And she has said that she's ready. So I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Jefferson on her promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Ms. Jefferson. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your next contact is going to be on August 9th, 2023. And that is going to be at 1:30 p.m. with Ms. Taylor, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. I need you to mute yourself and hang in there with us while we celebrate the remainder of the promotees, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, I have Cynthia Milling for promotion. I have case number Z8083691. Ms. Millings, state your full name for the record. Look at you.
Cynthia Ivy Milling.
All right, Miss Milling, you ready?
Yes, yes.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Milling, I see you over there with your summer outfit on. Raise that camera because you know you have to be court ready at all times.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You getting promoted today. We're going to work with you. Miss Milling, you are getting promoted today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Miss Milling, you going to phase 5. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
All right, that means this is the maintenance phase. This is where you show yourself first that you are ready to do this on your own and that you're capable of doing it on your own. Also, you should know in phase 5 that sanctions are much steeper in phase 5. Why? Because much is expected of you in phase 5. We expect you to tell us when there are issues. We expect you to exercise good judgment. We expect you to utilize your resources. We expect you to not make us jump through hoops. We expect you to know what is and is not tolerated or allowed in the program, and we expect you to follow it. And so phase 5 is it. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Miss Milling, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. And I am going to let Miss Taylor make the record as to why she has recommended you for promotion. Miss Taylor?
Yes, Your Honor, Miss Millie, she is phase 4. I'm recommending her to be promoted to phase 5. She has been in phase 4 over the minimum required 90 days. She does have about 60 consecutive days of sobriety. She is engaged. Yes, ma'am. She is engaged in her treatment. She is in compliance with supervision with myself. She is participating in support groups. She is participating in being creative with pro-social activities. She is employed. And although it's been a little rocky road this phase 4, she is ready for phase 5.
All right, very good, very good. And she still has a continuum of care going on. Is that correct, Miss Taylor?
Yes, it is.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Miss Milling on her promotion to our final phase, phase 5. Congratulations, Miss Milling, you did it.
Thank you. And I feel like the other young lady, I'm gonna miss, I miss seeing Miss Mack and your officer, but I don't never want to come back to the box. And I'm not.
Don't do it. You can always stick your head in.
I'll just come and visit y'all because I love y'all so much, but nope, I don't want to ever, I'm not gonna come back to the box. I won't be there again, so I'll just come visit.
All right, that's fine. Very good. I won't put your name on the seat then, okay?
Right, don't. Thank you.
I won't do it. All right. Miss Milling, what have you learned so far?
So far, it's been a lot. I was really down and depressed in phase 4, but things are looking up. I'm on my medication. I'm doing well with my therapist. I've learned to be patient. I've learned patience in phase 4. That's what I've really, really learned the most, patience. And I've learned to work on my attitude and my anger in phase 4. So I'm ready for phase 5 because I think I have all of that under control now.
All right. Don't ever stop working at it though, okay?
I won't.
Right. Very good. All right. Your next contact is going to be on August 16th, 2023, and that's going to be at 1:30 p.m. with Miss Taylor, okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good.
I have one question.
Yes,
really
ma'am.
quick. Well, August 17th for the picnic, will that count as
That's your date, Miss Milling.
What
That's your
day?
date. Miss,
Oh.
that's her date. Her date is August 17th, 2023. And I'm putting it on for 1:00 p.m. because we will be at our picnic.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Milling, taking care of business. Yes, ma'am. That will be your date, and you will get your next court date. Everybody will get their next court date at our family reunification picnic. We want you to bring your families. Listen, we don't want to throw away and give away all that food we had to give away at graduation. We trying to treat y'all well. Please come and accept it. Bring your family. We're going to have activities for the kids. We're going to have music. We're going to have food. We want you all, no, you have to be there, but we want you to also include your family because that's the purpose of the picnic. And we're going to do school supply giveaways. And so
Right.
if you have some kids, let your case manager know if you're bringing some kids with you, because we want to make sure we get them some school supplies. Every little bit counts, okay?
Okay. And my mother will be making this picnic with me because I say I really, really want you to meet my judge mother. I was like, she's such a beautiful person. I'm like, you gotta meet her. I'm like, so she's coming with me to meet you.
Yeah, there you go. Family, bring your family. Bring your family. We love it. All right, Miss Milling, I'm gonna have you mute while I do our other two promotees.
Okay, thank you.
Let's do it.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Can I make a request? So Mr. Cronk, can we call Mr. Cronk next and allow him to be excused after we call him? He does have to pick up his daughter at 10 a.m.
Okay. All right.
And Your Honor, can you check my message really quick too?
Oh, so y'all just gonna get it all in. Oh, I did hit the send button, but I concur. Let's reach out to Ms. Mack. Ms. Mack, we're gonna put Mr. Thomas on for tomorrow. He will come on dressed out in person to 36 District Court, and then we will arrange transportation for him to aren't we going to have transportation pick him up on tomorrow to go to Team Center? Is that correct?
For Mr. Wade, that is, and I'm gonna circle back and just verify that it's set in stone.
All right, so that paperwork has to go over to the jail, and that's for DeLeon Thomas, 200-458-0601 and Z789-707. He's adjourned to tomorrow. Thank you so much. We had a transportation issue. All right, very good. And still put him on for 9:00 a.m. All right, wonderful. Thank you. Let's go to Mr. Crunk. I have for Devin Crunk, case number 190-466-1901. Mr. Crunk, unmute and state your name for the record.
Devin Crunk.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, the recommendation was made to promote you to phase 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, why do you think you're ready, Mr. Crunk? I see that smile of confidence. I love it.
My main thing is, maturing, growing up. Been working on multiple different things with staying consistent, my frustration and anger and outbursts and stuff like that. So, with having all that under control and working on it and stuff and finding new coping skills, I feel like I'll just be more successful moving up in the program and achieving everything that I need to accomplish throughout the program.
All right. Has it had any impact on your personal life?
In regards to what?
The program, the things that you're doing in the program. Can you see any difference in your personal life?
Yeah, I see quite a bit. The time taken out of the day to go drop and the funds and but no, it's keeping me on track, and I'm doing it. I'm ready to get it done. This is my last legal trouble. I did have 5 warrants out for my arrest, and I've taken care of all of them within the last about year and a half. So this is my last thing I need to get straightened out, and then I'm on a clean slate again. So
good. I love it. You deserve it. I love your attitude, Mr. Crump. You know, you have done a complete 360 with respect to your attitude and how you handle things, even things that may be unpleasant or uncomfortable. So I'm very proud of you. I'm excited that you're getting promoted to phase 3. You are well on your way. And I'm going to hear from Mr. Green as to why he's recommended you for promotion. Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. I recommended Mr. Crunk for promotion today for phase 3 for the following reasons. He has been in our phase 2 for a minimum of 90 days. He has a minimum of 30 consecutive days of sobriety. He is engaged with his treatment and attending regularly. He is in compliance with his supervision, and he is working the program as directed.
All right, awesome. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Devin Crunk on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Crunk. Congratulations to you. All right. Your next face-to-face is going to be August 9th, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. Now, Mr. Crunk, I know you got some kids at home. I want you to make sure you take that time out to get them prepared to come to that family reunification picnic, okay?
yeah, what was, just real quick, what was that date?
It's August 17th. Your case manager should be sending out information. August 17th, 2023 from 1 to, what is it, y'all? 1 to 4? 1 to 3?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Thank you, Miss Milling. Miss Milling gonna come on work for the court. All right. All right.
I have one thing I want to say. I did are you familiar with the MRT program?
Yes.
I completed that, and this kind of reminds me just like it. So it's similar, and the MRT program really helped me. So that's kind of what made me open up my eyes a little bit and rethink about things.
Thank you for sharing that. I want to make a note of that, because when we find out what's working, we want to know. And sometimes people share and sometimes they don't. So thank you for sharing.
The moral recognition therapy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. All right. I know that you have to go and pick up your daughter. You have your next face-to-face date, but you're going to, and then everybody knows after that is the picnic. And so I'm going to release you, Mr. Kronk, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations to you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right. I have for our last promotee, Mr. Daryl Adams. I have the following cases for you. SP 108-23641, SP 111-36971, SP 124-98092, SP 124-98151, and SP 130-07563. Mr. Adams, unmute and state your full name for the record.
Daryl Adams. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you, Mr. Adams?
Highly favored.
Yes, you are. All right. You are at Lake Ridge. How are they treating you at Lake Ridge?
Well, they're here. They're helping me out a lot, but it's a lot of work that I had to put some footwork in on.
Yeah. I heard you did it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm getting it done.
Sir. Yes, sir. Your case manager reported that you took responsibility for some things that you needed to get done, and you made it happen. And so I'm excited and very proud of you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. I still have your commitment to work the program, to work on you.
Yes. I need it. I got two things I'd like to tell you.
What things you want to tell me?
One quote from Dottie Foster. This is my winning season. Everything that is attached to me wins.
Everything. Come on. Yeah. I love it, Mr. Adams. Everything attached to you wins. So you got to watch what you attaching to you, right?
Correct.
There you go. You can't attach no losers because you winning.
Right.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Listen, go ahead.
Miss McDonald from MRS called me yesterday and asked me, I told her I wanted to go to truck driving school, so she sent me over to All Star Trucking. So I go over there Friday to see if I like it.
Okay. All right. Look at you. Very good. Very good. Yes, he cheering himself on. I love it. We cheering you on too.
And Your Honor, if I can just jump in real quick, Mr. Adams, when I first talked to him, when he was talking about leaving where he was at before, that was one of his goals, was to start, get his CDL and get to a trucking, trucking school so he could learn how, and you built that career path for him. So I just want to applaud him because he set a goal and he actually stuck to it.
Yes, I love it. So he's working his plan. I love it. I love it. All right. Mr. Green, I know that you're going to tell us why he's being promoted to phase 2, but also I think there's an incentive that he's getting today. Is that correct?
Yes, we were still trying to figure out what that incentive was.
Monday, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Okay.
Right.
So yeah,
go ahead.
We do have that. All right. So I'm recommending Mr. Adams for phase 2. He has been in the minimum 60 days in our phase 1. He has over 14 consecutive days of sobriety. He is engaged in his treatment, and he is in compliance with his supervision. So Mr. Adams, we do have a gift bag for you when you get here. So once you come in today, we'll get that to you. But we are very proud of you and the progress that you're making and encourage you to keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, everybody, let's celebrate Mr. Adams on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Mr. Adams. Congratulations. Yeah, and you'll get that gift bag. All right, when you come
Yes,
in to the office. Very good. All right, and so you're next, Mr. Adams first. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, Your Honor.
No question? All right.
No.
Your next meeting is going to be with Mr. Green on August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. Did you get that?
Yes. So I come down to the court building August the 2nd.
You don't have to, but if that's up to you and Mr. Green, y'all can talk about it.
So yeah, I'll explain that to you, Mr. Adams, because you're fairly new to it. So I'll explain that to you a little bit more.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Keep up the great work. Look to all of our promotees. We are extremely proud of all of our promotees. Continue to work hard. Continue to know that, again, we don't expect perfection. We do expect progress. And for those of you who were not promoted today, listen, your chance is right around the corner. Keep working, keep working, keep working. None of these people that got promoted today or that completed today were perfect. They just showed progress. And so I want to encourage those who were not promoted today, keep working. So all of our promotees, you are free to leave. Congratulations to you again, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, to celebrate the yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
All right.
Free to leave.
Who's that? No, hold on, Miss Thomas. We still trying to work your stuff out.
Right.
Give me a second. Mr. Fike has just sent something to me, and a money judgment was given. I see. I'm trying to understand why we missed those and we didn't include them, Mr. Fikens, in her specialty court order. Why didn't we?
I can't explain that, Judge. I don't know if she went on her own to do that. But what I can say, I talked to the prosecutor. She cannot dismiss them at this time, but obviously this court has the discretion to supplement its sentencing with respect to any fines and costs levied, I think.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Those matters, Mr. Fikens, those matters, they preceded her date in specialty court. Is that correct?
I believe so. I'm not sure. 2022, Judge, was one of the one I looked at.
When did Ms. Thomas start in specialty court? Okay, Mr. Green.
I can pull that up.
Mr. Fikens, what are the dates?
I thought it was March of 22. Your Honor.
Ms. Mack, can you confirm that?
February 9th, 2022 is when she started.
Was after she came to our program.
It was after.
And so, Miss this is what I'm going to do. Let's place those case numbers on the record.
I have a quick question. Were they entered into the system after she joined our program? Like, what was the offense date?
Yes, they were entered after she joined.
Okay, thank you.
So the numbers, Judge, are SP 108-67531, SP 119-399-3, counts 1 and 2.
All right. And so she was very new to our program at the time that she incurred those charges. And so what I'm going to do, Mr. Fikens, is I'm going to add those matters to which is what I would have done had I been aware of it. So case managers, I need you all to be checking to make sure your clients are not picking up charges so we don't get to the end. And Mr. Green, I know this case came to you after the fact. So it should have been detected before you got the case. So, but I just want to use this to remind everybody, continue to look so that we don't get to the end and have these kind of issues. I'm going to take the liberty of adding these to her specialty court order. And I'm going to, because she has successfully completed specialty court, I'm going to dismiss all 3 matters without prejudice. And that way she will be all cleared up for.
We appreciate that.
36th District Court. Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
No objection.
Your Honor, although I will say that because pleas were taken those have been reported to the state, so any adverse effect on her license would be there no matter what this court does, but we appreciate the help. I
Yes.
don't think it should impact her significantly, but I have to state that for Ms. Thomas's benefit as well, that there could be some carryover because of what happened.
Because they put the entry in there. And Ms. Thomas, do you have a valid driver's license?
No.
She would, Judge, because of these pleas.
Okay,
No.
so what does she, Mr.
I haven't
Fikes?
been driving.
I know, and I'm glad, please don't, because if I see your name, you know, I'm not gonna be happy with you.
I'm not driving.
And you're gonna embarrass me, and that means I'm gonna embarrass you back.
I know, and I don't want that. Ha, ooh.
Yeah. So, Mr. Fikens, can you get her SOS from Ms. Mack and go in the breakout room and tell her what she needs to do in order to
I
get the
know.
license?
I went to one of those clinics.
Okay. And so
I know
what
what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do.
do you have to do?
I gotta pay a ticket out in Madison Heights.
Okay, and when are you gonna pay that ticket out in Madison Heights?
I want to say realistically by the end of August.
Okay,
Your Honor,
try to get it paid. Yes.
if I could get an SOS from Ms. Mack, if I could go into a breakout room with Ms. Thomas, I'd be appreciative.
Yeah. We just want to make sure, Ms. Thomas, that, and so these are all things we should be doing before you get to completion. And so sometimes things happen, but I still want to make sure that you are in the best possible position when you leave us. So we've got you cleared up as far as 36, but globally, because I don't want you out there driving or anything like that. And
I'm not in a rush to go back to driving. I'm pretty content.
I understand. But I want you to go in that breakout room with Mr. Fikens.
Okay.
So, and then after that, you are free to leave, okay? And all of your stuff is cleared up with us.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So, Miss Wilson, if you could place Mr. Fikens and Miss Thomas, and when she's done, and then Mr. Fikens, if someone could just chat me or text me what she needs to do.
Yes.
Will you be in court? Will you be in court tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Why you coming down there? Don't think you coming down there to try to bully me now, because I know how to fight.
No, I'm not doing that.
You see these hands? Don't make me. Okay, I'll be there. I'll be in there tomorrow.
I know you do.
I'll be in there tomorrow. But go in that breakout room because I want to make sure we're good. And then I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Uh-oh. Did I freeze up or did they freeze up?
Looks like they did.
Okay. All right, let's go. We are ready. Let's do it. I have to have the right pile. All right, who do we have in the courtroom? I'd like to go to the courtroom.
We have
Mr.
Mr. Lord Harris. I'm sorry, Miss Taylor.
No, I'm sorry. I was gonna, well, yeah, Lord Harris and Mark Harris, but I did send an updated message on Mark Harris. I can't put that on the record. I don't know if you saw it.
Let me look real quick. No, that's not you. Okay, I don't have a message from you. Wait a minute, I see some.
It was to you and Attorney
Yes, I
Warfield.
do. Somebody did a response. Okay. And the other confirmation was good, right?
The original confirmation confirmed, yes.
Yeah, then we've got.
And then this one is an updated from Friday that just released, because I checked the test yesterday, they were pending. So as of today, that one is a new one. So
yeah,
I can push that one for confirmation as well, but I just want to.
Well, he's got to pay for that last confirmation because it can't confirm. So please make sure Ms. Mack adds that and that it is added to his expenses for specialty court. So my recommendation is that he goes into the breakout room with his attorney. I think I had a message to that effect as well. Oh, yep, I did. I suggest he goes back because I'm going to tell you, I'm sending out another confirmation and it comes back confirmed, he's going to jail. Yeah. I don't want his money. I'm going to want his time because he's not being honest with the court. When you're honest with the court, we can help you. This is for everybody. When you're honest with the court, we can help you. You make us work harder to do our jobs, and that's what we're here for. But when you're not truthful, you take away our ability to do our jobs, and we're not having that because we all show up every day giving 150%, and we're not even interested in giving 149. So I don't have a program to put you in for not telling the truth other than a sale. So Miss Warfield, I am going to suggest that you go back and talk to your client and yeah, and then let's see how we can help him. So no, I'm not doing his case right now. All right. Who else do we have in the courtroom?
Mr. Lord Harris.
All right. Is he ready to be seen?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lord Harris is getting some processing done today. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Very good. Let's have Mr. Lord Harris come to the podium. Have you all been able to do any work with respect to his residence?
No, Your Honor, his landlord has not gotten back with me. So yeah, that's still pending.
All right, let's adjust that camera. I have for Mr. Lord Harris, case number 210-444-4301. Mr. Harris, state your full name for me.
My name is Lord Harris.
All right, good morning, Mr. Harris.
Good morning.
All right, are you ready to work your program, Mr. Harris?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you ready to receive your services through Easter Seals?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you understand that you don't have the ability to say what you want to do. We have to follow what the clinical people tell us is best for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Also have to show up, Mr. Harris. You ended up going to the Wayne County Jail because you got picked up after absconding, meaning you left without the court petition. You need to stay in the program. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And do I have your commitment to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. On this morning, yesterday we staffed, so I know by the time we got on the staffing yesterday at 4 o'clock, there has been no time to do anything else. And so Mr. Green is going to get the lien report to determine your address. I think someone said Ms. Rhonda would run that to determine your address. Also, while you're here today, you're going to see Ms. Price so that you all can do the 800 number with Oakland County. Mr. Green is going to get your residence verified, and then we're going, as long as we can get your residence verified, we're going to release you today to go back to your residence, okay?
Thank you.
Now.
That sounds good.
All right, but now, Mr. Harris, if you don't show back up again, you're gonna get the same results that you got this time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so, Mr. Green, did I leave anything out?
No, Your Honor, I would think that would be it.
All right, Ms. Price, did I leave anything out?
No.
All right, very good. So he'll be able. Yeah, see y'all playing. I'm not, yeah. Mr. Lord Harris, you're going to see Ms. Price this morning. So my Officer Lott, he's not free to leave until he sees Ms. Price, and Ms. Price will circle back to me, and Mr. Green confirms his residence, and Mr. Green circle back to me, and then, officer, I will let you know when he is free to leave. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Mr. Harris, do you have any questions for me this morning?
No, not really. I'm just ready to get back home, get back to work and continue my treatment as far as on my mental health and be talking to my family. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm ready for you to do the same thing. So let's get it done. You're going to have a face-to-face. I just want to check in on you for your next hearing, assuming everything goes well today. And that face-to-face is going to be on August 2nd. 2023 at 1:30 p.m. with Mr. Green. And so, Ms. Mack, if you could give him a card for that, that would be great. All right, and then I need the team to follow. Please follow up with me. Please follow up with me.
Will do, Your Honor.
All right, because I want to get him up and going, hopefully before the Queen starts her descent on Ford Field, okay?
I will be there. I'm going.
All right, we happy she here, that I'm trying to keep people from being caught up in the traffic if they don't need to be. All right.
Okay.
All right, so he doesn't have to sit in the box, officer, but there are some things he needs to do this morning before I can release him.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Mr. Green, were you getting ready to tell me something?
I was not, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Did Calvin King show up this morning? Calvin King?
Yes, he's on
I'm
there,
here.
Your Honor.
All right, very good. He's at Lake Ridge, and so I'm going to add him. Who else do we have at one of our providers? Other than Mr.
That's it for me.
Ms. Taylor, do you have anyone at the provider?
No, I do not.
All right, wonderful. Let's do it. Mr. King, I have for you case number 210-454-1701. Unmute and state your name, Mr. King.
Calvin King.
All right, Mr. King, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. What about you?
Doing all right? I'm all right. Are you ready to work?
I am. I'm ready to work.
All right, you ready to work this program is what I'm referring to.
Yes.
All right, very good. So I have your commitment, Mr. King, to stay there and work the program as prescribed. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, very good. Are they treating you well at Lake Ridge?
Yes, they are.
They are.
As always.
As always. So then my question becomes, are you treating them good at Lake Ridge?
I haven't, but I am now. Ever since I've been back, I always treat them good. It's just I have different mishaps. But yes, I treat them good also. I reciprocate.
All right. Thank you, Mr. King. That's important. It's a two-way street. You know, that's how life is. A lot of times you get what you give, right? So we want to make sure we're giving respect, so we get respect, right?
Right.
All right. Awesome. Do you have any concerns, any issues that you want to raise with the team this morning?
The only, not an issue, but I am on restriction. I don't have a problem with that. I just want to know if I could get my ID while I'm still on restriction. I was able to get my birth certificate and my social security number. So by the time that I'm off restriction, I could go to Detroit at work or Focus Hope or get a job. But I do need my credentials. So within this restriction, I just wanted permission to get my ID. I have the money for it. I just want to know if I could get it or not.
Well, you would have to be escorted. And so I need you to speak with the case management or Mr. Williams at Lake Ridge to find out how that can be done, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm not going to, I can't say that I'm going to do something that violates their house rules, okay?
Okay, I understand.
So Mr. Williams, he's pretty open. Talk to him, let him know what you're trying to do. And if there's a way, I'm sure he'll work it. And if it's not, then you'll just have to wait. It shouldn't take you, but you can get an ID in one day. Should be able to get it in 1 day. Okay?
Right. They actually escorted me to get my birth certificate. So I'm pretty sure it'll work. I just needed permission.
Yes, ask them, but you have to be escorted, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. What have you learned so far, Mr. King? This go round, what have you learned?
Don't act on emotions. Don't act on impulse. The world is a bigger place than what I see it as. I just have to realize that and take that into account before I take the action.
Yes, sir. Take those things into account. Take everything around you, how it's going to impact everything around you, how it's going to impact you before you make a decision. I love it.
Right, and the people around me too that actually love me too. I understand that some of my actions hurt people, so I tend to prevent that this time.
All right, very good, very good. All right. Mr. Green, what do you have as to Mr. King? He's in compliance, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. He is in compliance, and we are picking up where we left off. So no issues at this time.
All right, very good. Then Mr. King, you're going to have a face-to-face with Mr. Green on August 2nd, 2023, and that's at 1:30 p.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, no questions for me?
No, not this time.
All right, very good. Take good care of yourself. Continue to do well, all right?
Thank you.
All
I
right,
will.
you're very welcome. Take care. Bye-bye. Right. I thought that I saw Mr. Green on earlier for team. Is he here?
I saw him as well, but I don't see him anymore. I don't think we had anybody there.
Okay, great. Then I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, very good. Let's do it. Now that I have everybody that was in with the provider. Let's go to phase 3 of 3 or phase 5. Who do you have? Well,
Excuse me, Judge.
yes.
I sent you an email that I need you to address, please.
Okay, give me 1 second. Like 20, not email, text messages, but I'm going to you said an email.
Let me turn.
Oh, here we go. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Mr. McQueen is a phase 4.
All right, very good. All right, thank you, Ms. Mack. It is perfect. I'm responding now.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. Ma'am, I'm working. I want you to stop. Now,
I'm trying.
Now you done sent me a message and now I got to go all the way back up to see what is the serious.
Sorry, that one is serious. I just wanted to, that's urgent.
Oh, my recommendation is different because he wasn't being truthful.
No. Okay, I'm gonna follow up real quick.
Yeah, okay. Y'all keep on texting me. And he had a sanction on November 30th.
Yes, it was an in-person court hearing and a verbal, I believe. And that was on November 30th.
Miss Warfield, if you get one, try to get 2.
Amen. Let's say less. Say less.
Okay, y'all. Here we go. Let's go to Mr. McQueen. I can't play with y'all. Those 2 right there. All right. Come on, Mr. McQueen. I'm ready for you. Mr. McQueen.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, there you go. Hey, Mr. McQueen. How are you? Wait, where's
good.
Mr. McQueen with a hard hat on? You at work, Mr. McQueen?
He is working.
Yes.
Look at that. You know, I love to see men at work. Oh, shucks now. All right, let's do it so we can get you back on your job. I have for you, Mr. McQueen, case number 200-596-6501. State your full name for me, Mr. McQueen.
Jeffrey McQueen.
All right, things are going well with you?
Yes.
All right, you working hard, Mr. McQueen?
Yes.
All right, and you're doing everything you're supposed to do to work your program, is that right?
Yes, I gotta start paying my fines. That's one thing I haven't done yet.
Come on, sir, start paying, please. Please don't get down to the end because that's gonna hold you up every time. And I hate holding people up for money, but I have to do it. It's a part of my order, okay?
Okay.
Pay something. Get with Miss Taylor and she can give you an amount that's meant. Y'all can work on an amount that's manageable, but start paying, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna start Friday.
This Friday?
Yes.
All right, after the Beyonce concert?
I'm not really into that.
He's like,
Watch it, Mr. McQueen, for I issue a sanction.
Don't get a sanction talking
Not
about
on this good day.
Don't.
Not on
This
this
is
good day.
this is the Beehive. Your team is the Beehive. Okay.
My bad.
All right. Mr. McQueen, do you have any questions or concerns for the team this morning?
No.
No? All right. Miss Jasmine, what do you have for Mr. McQueen? He's in compliance. Is he still in compliance as reported on yesterday?
Yes, he is in compliance, and I'm glad that he mentioned that because that was the only recommendation I was going to put on record. I did send him information about fines. He is a phase 4. I do want him to begin paying now that he is in a stable position, because I am going to recommend promotion to phase 5 at his next hearing, but I want him to get started. So like you said, that does not hold up his discharge because he hasn't paid his money. So I'm
All
glad
right,
he has a
Mr.
plan.
McQueen. You heard that, Mr. McQueen?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. If nothing else, your next date is August 9th, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. with Miss Jasmine, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good to see you. Work hard and be safe. I'm proud of you, Mr. McQueen. You doing
Thank
what you need to do, and I am proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Take good care of yourself.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I have phase 5, Miss Horton. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I am going to, give me a second.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, I did have Mr. Mott, who's a phase 4. I communicated with him, but I don't see him on here. I just asked Miss Mack if he's possibly in the waiting room, but I don't see him logged on.
Would y'all please?
Yeah, I apologize. He was in the waiting room. He didn't have his name on his device. That's why he was just sitting there. So we got him together. He's coming in now.
Which is fine. He may also need to go in a breakout room with Attorney Warfield, if you remember from yesterday.
He does. Mr. Mott needs to go in the breakout room. So I'm going to put on Miss Horton. I see you, Miss Horton. Don't be showing off because you're looking all cute today. Where you going? You coming to the concert? You not coming to the concert? Uh-oh.
That shit awesome.
All right, here we go. I pinned my next 2 cases. I have for Miss Horton, I have case number 210-444-2701. Miss Horton, unmute and state your full name for the record.
Catrice Horton.
I love your look, ma'am. I see you.
This?
Yes, that. Come on.
I work in this. This is my little Richard.
All righty then. Ma'am, y'all just making me come unglued today. I need to turn live stream off. All right, state your name for the record, ma'am.
Catrice Horton.
All right, Miss Horton. How are you doing?
Oh, as far as in the program, everything is okay. I just I don't know who is it, if it was my caseworker or somebody from your court trying to get me set up for either the therapy stuff or group therapy or something.
It might have been,
that.
was it Miss Price, the clinical
It
assessor?
might have been, I'm not sure. But recently, over the past couple of weeks, I'm on the verge of losing a home and everything. I barely could keep this phone on at this point, but I had to scrape up some change because I'm like, I got court and I'm not about to play around.
Come in person. But look, Miss Horton, I don't want you to put all your business out there. We talked in staffing, and I know that you have some rough patches that have hit. And so this is what I want to encourage you to do. Think about some of the alternatives. I know that Miss Taylor has sent you some resource information. I need you to use it.
I did, but I'm not in the city of Detroit. So I did go down.
Our resources are not just for the city of Detroit.
Okay, because one of the things that she did send, I went down there where they had something going on where they were helping with the utility bills and like rent and stuff. I went down there. They told me they didn't cover me because of where I stayed.
Okay, and so Miss Taylor, let's reach out to Miss Griffin. And I'm gonna get these last names together, I promise. And let's reach out to Miss Griffin and find out if there is another resource for out county or out of the city. I don't know if this was city-based or county-based, but let's find out, because Miss Griffin is a tremendous asset where resources are concerned. So, but I need you to follow up on every lead that your case manager gives you, because everything is not tied to where you live. Some of the, I want to say the majority of the things are based on, is there a need? And so, I need you to follow up. Ms. Taylor talked with me about your ability to test. And so she is going to go through what we're going to do in response to that. She'll let you know, okay, about you still have to test, but we're going to work with you as to how it gets covered. And Ms. Taylor will give you the details on that. And so please follow all of the leads that you're going to get, because you don't have to lose your house. You don't have to be hungry. You don't have to be without the things that you need.
It's
okay?
just that, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Jump Holmes. It's just the fact that I have been, as y'all know, working my butt off, like working, and I'm exhausted. I can't get out the hole to save my life. Like, I'm in overdraft. Like you said, we don't have to go into details about everything, but like literally I've been a praying soul, like praying, I mean, hand and knees, just praying, because it's like, this can't be my life. This is this. And I'm not the only person that's going through that, you know, as prayers. And I don't know if we're getting ready to go through a recession or what, but it is bad. And like right now,
let me say this too, because I know that you have always worked a minimum of 2 jobs. And so Ms. Taylor, it may be worth her sitting down with, and I don't know who the provider is or who offers financial, I'm calling it financial literacy, but it may be budgeting or what have you, because maybe you need to sit down with someone to look at, what are you bringing in? What are you sending out, to determine where you can make some adjustments.
It's not even, you know what? It's as soon as I get paid, I don't see it. That's how much it is. And the thing is,
you need to sit with someone to see what's going on, so you can come up with some strategies to address your income flow, because you've got responsibilities that are not going to go away. You always have to have a place to live. You always have to have a place to eat, something to eat. You always need electricity. You got to have water. And so, and you've done it before. When you came to us, you were doing it. So I think it would be worth sitting with someone to look at your finances. And Ms. Taylor, I'm asking you this off the cuff. You may not know off the top of your head. Do we have any of our providers, or who provides the financial literacy piece or budgeting piece?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Your Honor. I'd have to look into that and see if where she does services can provide that too. But I do know where she does services, they have her with an entire team that she's assigned to as well. So not just a therapist, but a case manager and things like that. Usually the case manager would assist with that. So honestly, these are questions she should be directing towards that case manager there. They may have those resources.
Okay, and that's fine, because your provider is out county, is that correct?
Yes, Ms. Horton is Oakland County.
Yes, and so they may have a more exhaustive list of resources that are available to you, but you got to use them, Ms. Horton. And this is going to be a part of my order, is that she's got to do a financial literacy or budgeting session. Somebody's got to sit down with her and look at, what is she bringing in? What is she sending out? Because your responsibilities are not going to go away, but maybe how they're handled. And they may be able to give you some advice. I can't give you advice on your finances.
it's just that my youngest son was receiving SSI. They cut that off because I made too much last year. So they ended up cutting that off, and that was a big dent with helping me pay my bills and stuff like that. And then these jobs, they went down on the pay. So I do SENA work. Before they were paying a lot, and I was working through agency, and I was able to do those 16 hours, and I was able to stay above water. Now it's like they down the pay, and they're not giving as many hours. Like I got 3 jobs actually. I just never made it to orientation for the other one. I got hired, but I never made it to orientation because it conflicts with me working the other 2 jobs. So it's like I'm not spending nothing. I don't have anything to spend. As soon as the bank get it, I'm in
I
overdrive.
still want you to sit down and do the financial literacy and budgeting. And then you may have to look at, Ms. Horton, a change in your jobs. Because you're saying you're not getting enough hours, and I'm hearing on the opposite end, you know, people that do staffing or what have you saying, we can't get people to come to work. So I'm hearing inconsistent stories.
They
I'm
probably
like,
not hearing it now because I don't go where the money's short.
okay,
I'm
I don't
telling
know because I don't get into what people pay, but I'm like, I'm hearing 2 inconsistent stories. Now, at least one person said that they are competitive and above what most people offer. I think there was one person, I can't remember who it was, because I did say something about the money. So I'm hearing 2 inconsistent stories, and they're like, even with the money, just can't get folks to come to work. So you're gonna have to take a step back and look at, and I think what Ms. Taylor recommended about your case manager in Oakland County, because that's where you live, that may be the best place to get aligned with resources, okay?
Okay.
That's a part of my order too. I need you to speak with your case manager ASAP about aligning you with resources to help you, including this financial literacy and budgeting piece, okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you, I used to not live by budget, and I'm ashamed to tell you how, making good money, but not living by budget. And it was horrible. I went to a conference and did a budgeting class with a woman, Lynn Richardson, that changed my whole life. And I'm telling you, I thought I was doing pretty good. I thought I had it together. I thought, I just got to have more income or what have you. And that was not the case. I needed to be a better steward. And I thought I was a good steward because I don't waste. I'm not frivolous. I'm a bargain shopper. Anybody that shop with me know, Miss Warfield, that, I'm looking for the best deal, not a deal, the best deal. I'm
Queens Rack Queens over this way.
Yeah.
I don't shop. I don't do nothing. That's the whole
no, but I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
I thought that I was doing well. And I learned some things through sitting down, going through that class and doing a hard look at my behaviors, my income, and things of that nature. I realized it wasn't my money. It wasn't my money. It was me. I just needed to do some different things with my money. So that's why I'm sending you to the financial literacy and budgeting piece. Okay. All right. Because you got to do it. And you can't sit there.
I'm just letting you know, Miss Holmes. I don't do anything but go to work and go home. I don't do nothing.
No, you're doing something. You're doing something. You went on a cruise, man.
Saying is I don't have money to spend. I haven't even bought my son anything this whole summer. He didn't get anything from his birthday.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Miss Horton, yes, but hold on, Miss Horton. You just went on a cruise, ma'am. Come on now.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I did. That wasn't paid for by me though.
I understand, but you had some expenses out of your pocket. Because even when people pay for trips for me, you gotta have some of this is you gotta change your perspective too. Come on. Because you get on and every time is bad, more bad. It's not good. It's still not good. Listen.
Well, it's just me though, Miss Judge Holmes. I don't have no help. It's just me. So it's like if I have a sick day or two, I can afford to have a sick day or two because all my money is wrapped up in my finances, what I have to pay, what I owe.
That's why you need to sit down with someone because they may be able to give you some tips to help you to manage your finances, given your income. That's what happens in financial literacy and budgeting. Okay. I want you to have an open mind and do it. You may learn something. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed fix. I'm just saying try something different. Okay. Go ahead, Attorney Warfield. Where are you?
Your Honor, I just wanted to reiterate what you were saying about just getting another resource to help with what you have. Like Judge was saying, sometimes we think that we need more money when really we just need to make better decisions with what we have. And it's not about going out and spending either. It's about, aligning ourselves to get X amount of hours, or aligning ourselves with other resources so we can, not spend on as much on the necessities that we need. So it's not about, you just spending your money, Miss Horton. That's not what we're saying. It's about getting resources and getting a game plan to work with what you do have. And I'm going to get you a resource for Social Security too, okay? I do have a resource that I'll give to Ms. Taylor so she can
Well,
give
they
you
need to
that
cut
number.
my son check back on because
I'm going to give you a resource to speak
yes,
with
ma'am.
someone, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we listen, we got you, but it's a lot of stuff that, like the judge was saying, when it comes to perception and mindset, that's huge. So we're just gonna redo some things. That's all, but we still got you. No worries.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Warfield. All right. So your next contact, make sure you get with Ms. Taylor about your testing. Your next, and you need to do that today. Okay?
About my testing, I'm confused.
We're gonna help
Oh,
you out.
no, I was gonna say, Your Honor, sorry to interrupt. I did send that information to ATS, and I included both Mr. Wade and Mr. Morgan on the email. So hopefully that'll be taken care of, because I know that ATS has to set that up with those
Right.
two.
But I'm saying, has she been informed without putting it out for the whole world?
Yes, she requested it, so I can follow up and let her know that she knows what she asked. So Ms. Horton, that was approved. So you'll be fine.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. If nothing else, your next date is going to be a face-to-face on August 16th, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. Nope, I take that back. It's going to be August 17th,
I was just about to
2023
say.
at 1:00 p.m. at our family reunification picnic. And make sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just about to say, Miss Holmes, like, wait a minute. I got an email
got
saying
it.
August 17th.
No, ma'am. No,
I'm
ma'am.
confused.
Come on. You're going to be August 17th, 2023 at 1:00, family reunification. Okay. And make sure that family bring them. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, bring the kids.
Yes.
I only have one. Okay.
And make the 18-year-old come too.
He'll be 20. He's not 18. That boy will be 20. Yes,
Oh, he was
ma'am.
18 turning 19 last year when that happened. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can still bring him. You can still bring him.
I tried. He didn't want to got more tattoos. He won't help me with these bills. Okay.
So maybe and that's something you need to discuss in your financial literacy as well as with your counselor, because you almost went mama mode. I had to look.
Yeah, it's keeping out. Bring it back.
To take a glimpse and say, Shannon, you have on this road.
I know. I
let me tell
you about helping his mother out, because every time, and that's another thing, he always ended up, he runs my bills up and dipped and run out the door. You stay here, you stay here.
Miss Horton, let me tell you what my mother used to say to me. He's not the problem.
I know. It's me. I'm enabling him.
You're an enabler. And when you are an enabler, people do not feel sorry for you when you sit around talking about your bills and your money and what you can't do and what you don't have, but yet you enabling somebody else. No, ma'am. And
but he's around for me to fuss at. He's still
what's
here.
What's going to happen to him when you close your eyes? Because I promise you, the world will not enable him. They will not enable him. The world will lock him up. The world will treat him like an animal. The world.
I know. I have put that boy out several times. He knows.
You need to do something different, ma'am. You need to do something different, and you need to talk about it in your sessions, because it's easier said than done. I understand when it comes to our children, but Ms. Horton, you're the problem, and you need to talk about it so they can help you address it.
You know, I got enough stress. I don't want to take the blame for nothing else.
Bye, Miss Horton. I'm gonna see you at the picnic. Bye, Miss Horton. I'm not gonna pay your testing, and you giving your money to somebody else. I'm gonna help you.
Oh, I ain't give my money to my son. No.
Well, if you let them run up bills, you're giving your money to your son.
Okay, you're right.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm ready for you, because I am the master non-enabler. Ask my children. They will tell you that lady what. Okay. Bye, Miss Horton.
Okay.
Bye. All right, let's do it. I'm ready for Miss Gentry. Where's Miss Gentry? Did Miss Gentry fall off?
I'm here.
Where are you, Miss Gentry? Turn on your camera for me.
Her camera is on, Your Honor.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I just need to pin her. I thought I had her pinned. All right, there we go. All right, for Miss Gentry, I have the following Z8084141. Miss Gentry, state your full name for me.
Sade Gentry.
How are you today?
I'm good. Better than last week.
I heard about your car. You making the best of it?
Yeah, my cousin, she's working it out with me. We're carpooling back and forth to work. So she's helping.
Tell your cousin we said thank you.
I know. Yeah, plus I said, so now I ain't got a house or a car.
Miss Gentry, and you still have a good attitude, so that's gonna take you far in life, okay?
That's this week. Last week I didn't. But I'm learning not to complain.
Yes, ma'am. Use that energy to come up with solutions, and use that energy to tap into the resources that are being referred to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
You still working your program though, Miss Gentry?
Yes.
In spite of all of this stuff, you are still showing up doing what you're supposed to do.
Yes. I took a cab to go drop and I sat there not knowing how I was gonna get home until somebody answered their phone. So yeah, so I'm making it work. Mr. Green got an earful.
Okay.
You know, he's patient with me.
He is. All right. Did you have any questions or concerns for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
Nope. All right, Mr. Green, I know we talked in staffing about some challenges that she's having. We're not going to put them out here live, but you are connecting her and referring her to resources that may be available to help her.
Yes, Your Honor, as much as possible. Just assessing the situation that she's in, and making sure I can be there to support her and help her find her way if she does need it. So, but yeah.
Okay, and she's in compliance with everything.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to know, do we have a gift bag for Miss Gentry? She has been dealing with all of her stressors and still doing the things that she is supposed to do. I believe she deserves an incentive. I think Mr. Morgan said he had 6 or 12. Can we
I believe he did too, Your Honor, and I have no objection to that.
Wonderful. Miss Gentry, you're going to get a gift bag from us. And when we see you, whether even if it's at the family reunification picnic or if you come down to the court, you're going to get a gift bag. I just want to encourage you to keep going, okay?
Thank you so much. I love gifts, so thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And listen, your next date is going to be a face-to-face with Mr. Green, and that's going to be on August 9th, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. And you all will work out the details, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, you're in great shape, and I'm proud of you. Hang in there, but don't be afraid to reach out. If there's anything we can do to help you, just know we will do it, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm learning how to ask for help. So.
All right, thank you. All right,
All right, thank you all.
All right, you do the same. All right, I'm going to my next group of people. I have some phase 2s. I'm adding them right now. So let's get ready. Turn your camera on. We are going to do it. Status. Right. All right, let's go. I am ready on my phase 2 people. I am going to start off with Miss C. Wright. Good morning, Miss C. Wright.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Miss C. Wright, I have for you case number 210-451-0401. State your full name.
Irma Denise C. Wright.
All right, very good. Miss C. Wright, you heard about that result that we got back, right?
Yes.
And we're going to send it out for confirmation. You're aware of that?
Yes.
All right, and so I'm not going to take any action until I receive that confirmation.
Yes.
But if something is going on, this is the time to let us know, not after the confirmation comes in, okay?
Yep.
All right, very good. And you're keeping your log and sending it to, of everything you consume, and you're sending it to Mr. Green, is that correct? On Fridays before 3:30?
Yes.
All right, awesome. And so, Mr. Green, I think you indicated that she has been keeping a log, and you're gonna send that log to the provider to see if anything on that log would have caused that outcome. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and so if it didn't, we're gonna have some issues, but we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. So let's shift. How are you doing overall?
I'm all right.
Okay, what was the hunt for?
Cause this, but I ain't gonna talk about it right now. We'll wait.
Let's wait. We're not gonna dwell there. I'm just
That's what I
putting you
said. I'm
on
all
something.
right.
Other than that, you all right?
Yes.
Now I see a smile. You know, it took you about 6 months before you smiled with us. So there you go. I see a smile. Good. All right. You working your program, Miss C, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What has been the most difficult or challenging thing that you've had to do since the last time I've seen you?
I haven't had nothing difficult yet.
Nothing difficult? Everything's been easy peasy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to find out what you're doing, ma'am. Listen. All
You
right.
enjoying your grandbaby?
I just text her mama because I want to go get her. But yeah, I've been having issues with that, but I'm trying to block that part out. She been, they think they grown now, so.
Okay.
That part.
Okay. Well, I like to remind people there are two categories of grownness. One is called pseudo grown. That's where you just think you grown and you may act like you grown, but you're really not grown, because when you're grown, you pay your own bills. You have your own house, your own car, you put your own gas in your car, you buy your own beverages to drink, you pay your own utility bills, you pay your own health insurance, you do all of that on your own, and then you are grown.
Okay.
So, go have a seat and sit there until I call your name. That's what happens when you pseudo grown. You might want to pass that on to her, okay? From your judge.
Yes.
She ain't doing all the stuff grown people do. She's pseudo grown. So have a seat somewhere until I call your name, okay? That's it. Yes, ma'am. Don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you. But enjoy your granddaughter, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Listen, we have to wait for that confirmation to come back. I want you to hang in there. Don't get discouraged. Keep doing the things that you are doing. Stay on track and know that we're here if you need us. Mr. Green, you reported that one issue. We're waiting on that. Is there anything else that's changed as to Ms. Seawright since staffing?
No, Your Honor. I pretty much followed up with her about what we also talked about in regards to testing and payment situation. So we are getting that worked out, and we should have no issues.
All right, very good. You've got to test. I do see where you missed the screen, but you've got to test, Miss Seawright. You know that missing the screen will hold you up, and it's not something that we can do. So I'm going to address the missed screen as well as the confirmation once we get the confirmation in. I'm not going to address either right now. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
That confirmation. All right, Ms. Warfield, did you want to add something?
Nothing to add, just that I did have a conversation with Ms. Seawright, and she knows the expectation moving forward. I also reiterated what we discussed in staffing about her testing options, especially on the weekend.
All right, awesome, very good. All right, then I am scheduling Ms. Seawright for a face-to-face on August 2nd, 2023, and that will be at 1:30 p.m., Ms. Seawright.
Okay.
And you'll work that out with Mr. Green, okay?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Hang in there. And we hope to see you, the kids, and the grandbaby at the family reunification picnic, okay?
You can see the grandbaby. I don't know about no kids, but the grandbaby, yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna harass you about that. All right. All right, ma'am. You're in good shape. Good to see you smile. Hang in there. I'll see you next week.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Take care.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
All right, let's go to Mr. Holloway. If you could get in the camera for me. Where are you, Mr. Holloway? Let me see you. It's too dark. You got to get in some light while I call your case number, 210-450-7501. That's perfect right there. State your name for me, Mr. Holloway. Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Mr. Holloway, can you unmute for me? You're unmuted and I still can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. All right, try to figure it out. Hang up and dial back in. I'm gonna keep going. I thought I saw Mr. Nunn. Is Mr. Nunn with us?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Nunn, I'm gonna pin you and I'm going to call your case. I have for Lawan Nunn, Z808-3241. State your full name, Mr. Nunn. I can't hear you either. Unmute for me.
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. State your name.
Lawan Jeffrey Nunn.
All right. How are you today, Mr. Nunn?
I'm all right. Been stuck in the house for the last 10 days, but I'm okay.
All right. I need you to make sure. All right. Make sure we following the CDC guidelines. Okay. Make sure.
I did try to go get my clearance yesterday, but when they say 10 days, that means after the 10th day, which is today. Today is the 10th day, so I'll be able to get it tomorrow and make sure I finish the
All right, very good. And so I need you to provide that documentation to Mr. Green immediately. And so will you be able to go and test today?
Well, I'm still under the guidelines, but I could go tomorrow probably.
No, Mr. Nunn, I'm gonna need you to put a mask on and go today. If you've been home 10 days, you can go test today, okay?
Okay, I'll see if I can get a ride up here.
You're gonna have to, or you're gonna be in violation of my order, and you know that's gonna bring you to the courthouse. So you must test today. Put on a mask and go test. It's been 10 days. You're perfectly good to go and test. And so Mr. Green, make sure that he tests and that I'm notified this evening that he did, or in the morning, that he did in fact test. Mr. Nunn, you're also going to have to do a consumption log. Did Mr. Green talk to you about that?
Yes, he did. I have to write down everything that I eat and turn it in to him every Friday.
Everything you eat, everything you drink, and everything you apply to your skin. Whether it's lotion or eye drops or whatever, you got to write it down.
Okay.
Okay? And every Friday, you've got to provide it to Mr. Green before 3:30 p.m. All right?
Every day?
Every Friday.
Oh, okay.
Every Friday. All right? And so you got to do that so we can make sure, because you're not going to be able to continue to test positive in my program. And then they say, well, it's not ETS. We've got to find out what's causing you to test positive. So you've got to write down everything that you're consuming, okay? And that you're putting on you so we can narrow things down, all right?
Okay.
All right, if you're smoking, whatever, you got to write it down so we know what we're working with.
Okay, I do smoke Newport. I don't know.
Make sure you write it down every time you do it. Make sure you write it down. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Very good. And so, Mr. Green, was there anything else you wanted to add after Mr. Nunn? He's got to get up and go test today.
No, Your Honor.
And as a matter of fact, yeah, okay. Nothing else to add? All right, very good. Mr. Nunn, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, just ready to get back to work. I do want to ask you though, do I have to go to jail? Can I go somewhere else? I don't have a lot of confidence in them. I really don't.
Okay, I don't know why you don't have a lot of confidence in them, because we send a number of people there, but Mr. Green, Mr. Green, I mean, if you want to come down to the court and battle the Beyonce traffic, you can. But I'm going to recommend Mr. Green, you can speak with him and y'all can go in a breakout room and you can give him, get him set up somewhere else, but maybe he can go to a different jams. I don't know, but he's got a test today without excuse. I'm not accepting any excuses. He must test today. Okay? So Mr. Nunn, give Mr. Green a call and let him know how you want to do it. But bottom line, you got to test today. You don't test today, you need to come in and see me tomorrow. And that's not going to be good. All right? Okay. All right. And so, Mr. Green, you all get together, but whether y'all get together or not, Mr. Green, what you said, Mr. Nunn?
No, I'm just thinking, I'm trying to figure out how to get up here.
Figure it out. Figure it out. All right. Your next face-to-face with Mr. Green is going to be on August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. That'll be one-on-one with Mr. Green. Today, you're going to test, okay? No excuses. So
Yes,
get up.
ma'am.
All right, Mr. Nunn, you're all set. Go get to testing, okay?
All right, I'm figure this out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, that's what we do. We solve problems. Let's do it. All
All
right?
right.
All right.
Yes,
Take care,
ma'am.
Mr. Nunn.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Holloway, Mr. Green, please make sure you circle back to me on that. Mr. Holloway, can I hear you now?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Let me recall your case. I have 210-450-7501. State your full name for me, Mr. Holloway.
Well, Sean Ricardo Holloway Jr.
All right. Very good. How are you today?
I'm fine.
All right. Very good. You talked with Mr. Green?
Yes.
All right. Everything is going well with you?
Yes, it is.
You know you had a diluted, right?
Oh, no, he didn't tell me that.
All right, Mr. Green, have some conversation with him about that test result. And if you haven't already, and so Mr. Holloway, I want to make sure you understand that a diluted test is a positive test. So
Yeah,
you
I'm starting to think I need that. I'm starting to think I need to go to the bathroom more where I can, cause I be drinking like y'all be saying the water and that don't count. So I think I
it's
need
not
to
that it don't
start.
count. It's not that it don't count. It counts as a positive when you're diluted. It says it's a
Yeah,
positive
yeah,
screen. So
yeah.
what
So
I
I
would
think I
recommend
need.
is that you go first thing in the mornings.
Okay, yes, yes. I need to start going in the morning then. That's yep.
So first thing in the morning, okay, before work, so that you can get it out the way and we don't have to, because diluted is positive. I'm not going to sanction you today for that diluted screen, but the next one I'm going to have to sanction you, okay?
Okay.
So get up in the mornings, get up early, go and test. When your color is dropped, called, go and test, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
What else has been going on with you?
So far so good. I've been I'm trying to get a new position for work. I'm trying to get a new position for more money.
Okay.
Different place. I'm trying to go to a plant again because I just do utility. I'm trying to go to a plant again. So I'm trying to see what they tell me. I had a little orientation yesterday, but I'm trying to get them to switch me to a closer location.
Okay, well, I hope that works out for you. Look at you taking care of business. I
Mhm.
love it. Yes, sir. All right, you've been meeting and doing the things that you're supposed to do to take care of your
Yes.
health.
Yes.
All right, no issues or concerns to raise with the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
All right, very good. Tell me something well, you've already told me something that you've accomplished. You are in the lineup for a better job, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I hope it works out for you, Mr. Holloway. I really hope it does, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, anything from any of the other team members other than the diluted screen? It seems like everything else was working out for Mr. Holloway. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Warfield, were you saying something?
Nope, I was just gonna say nothing further.
Okay, all right, very good. Mr. Holloway, your next date is going to be a face-to-face on August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you get that? You're going to talk with Mr. Green.
All righty.
All right. Awesome. Good to see you, sir.
All right. You too.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.
All right. Let's do it. I have just a couple of people left. Did Mr. Mott join us?
Yes,
Yes,
he did.
has joined.
All right. Has he already talked with the attorney?
Yes, we have spoke, Your Honor.
Okay, wonderful. And then I don't see, yes, I do.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yes.
Miss West is on here. I did text her to cut her camera on. She's a phase 2 client.
Okay, well, she didn't have that camera on. I don't see her. Come on,
Oh, there
Miss.
she goes.
Hello.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna do things a little bit out of order because I know Miss Johnson has that new addition to her family and she's still working her program. Good morning, Miss Johnson.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look at you, honey. You don't look like you just dropped one. I
No.
love it. Oh, I love it. Let me place your case number on the record, 220-444-5801. State your name for me, Miss Johnson.
Jaylene Rosanna Johnson.
All right, how's that baby?
Good, him getting
So adorable.
I just want to pinch
Oh my
cheek.
God.
Oh,
breastfeeding is great.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You look like you're so happy.
I am. He's a joy to have. He's such a big blessing. He brought me so much happiness in my little world as of today.
Yes, I love it. You are back on track working your program. Is that right?
Absolutely. I had a problem with the therapist part. I didn't know that they didn't assign me a therapist, but Miss Price, I believe her name is, she called in and they got it on it. They got on it. So I did talk to the therapist on the 21st of this month. And we do, I think, one session a week or maybe two. I think it's one a week.
Okay. And so if Ms. Price is with us, let's make sure that the treatment is in compliance with best practices for specifically as to Ms. Johnson. So that's on our end. We'll make sure that gets done. All right, Ms. Johnson, you take care of business. What do you need us to assist you with?
As of nothing right now. It's a blessing, taking it one day at a time.
All right. And you have everything you need for the baby?
I do. Thanks for asking.
Very good. Very good. All right. Miss Taylor, Miss Johnson is still in compliance. Nothing additional to report, right?
Yes, Miss Johnson will resume everything starting on today. It's the fact that she was paused, but was still checking in and still taking that initiative. So I just want to say that just shows the type of client that she is, and she's serious about her program. But officially, she will resume everything on today.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Then I am going, oh, go ahead, Miss Warfield.
I was just gonna do an impromptu motion to see if we can give Miss Johnson one of our gift bags.
Absolutely.
Aw.
Yes, an incentive, because she has
Well, thank you.
Yes, the fact that she has still stayed compliant when there was no expectation for her to speaks volumes for me.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Yes. All
Well,
right.
thank you. Oh, y'all brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, wonderful. Those are good tears.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We just want you to know we're in your corner. We're rooting for you. And so keep up the great work. Okay.
I sure will.
All right. Very good. You have your next face-to-face date, August 2nd, 2020. I'm sorry. It's she's in phase 1. It's a return to court date on August 2nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Okay.
Okay. August 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
At 8:45. All right.
8:45. No problem. I'll see you guys then.
All right. You're in great shape. Keep up the great work. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care of that baby.
I sure will. Say bye.
Bye, sweetheart. Oh, yes. Just hold it, please, as much as you can.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I'm gonna go to Christy West. I have case number 210-443-3201. Good morning, Miss West.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I like your look. Your hair is beautiful. Look at you.
Thank you.
Yes. Where you going? You coming to the concert?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Look, I've been asking everybody. So people calling me from out of state early this morning. I pick up the phone. Are you coming to the concert? I'm just checking to see who going to the concert. All right. See if I can tag along. All right. Very good. Miss West, things are working out well for you?
Yes, everything is going well.
It is. I heard you had an opportunity to see your son.
Not yet. I
Not
saw him
yet?
he was on a Zoom call, but I am going to visit him probably next week. He's in Kalamazoo now. So it's
Okay.
like 2 away. So I will be visiting him next week.
Okay, very good. Very good. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to see him on Zoom. And so, just hang in there, do everything you can do to stay connected to him, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues or concerns that you need to raise with the team?
No, not at this time, no.
All right, are you still feeling good and confident about the services that you're receiving?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, wonderful. Can you tell me anything that you've learned since the last time I've seen you?
Well, for me, everything has been patience. So much going on, but that's what I've been doing.
All right. Well, it was reported that you are in compliance. There were no issues raised. And you're in compliance in spite of all of the things that are going on around you. So I want to encourage you to keep going. Continue to take care of yourself, make good decisions for yourself, continue to utilize your services because it is paying off, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, questions?
No questions at this time.
All right, I'll open it to the team.
I have nothing in addition. She is in compliance, so I would just encourage her to continue doing that.
All right. And then Ms. Warfield, you have anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to encourage you, Miss West, to stay persistent. It's a lot going on. We know, but stay persistent, because if you don't have a clear mind, if you don't do the things that's necessary to take care of yourself, everything else is going to fall by the wayside too. Sometimes it takes for us to be the example for everything that's going around us to get everything else in line. As funny as that may sound, especially with innate objects, it works though. So be that example for everything breaking out in your life right now of what steadfastness, perseverance, and patience looks like. And you're doing it. So keep it up, okay?
Thank you, I will.
All right. I am going to schedule Ms. West to return to court on August 11th, 2023, and that will be at 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, I'm going to have to do it on a Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. Okay?
Okay.
That work?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
All right, wonderful. Good to see you, Ms. West. Continue to do well. Proud of you.
Good to see you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Mott, why I had to come looking for you this morning? Oh, wait a minute, you muted. Unmute for me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry I was late. I didn't know I was supposed to be on there. I would have been here.
Okay, you asked him. I said that's not like Mr. Mott. That's not like him, please.
Feathers. We done been there, and I'm not trying to go back there.
Come on, let's not do it. Let's not do it. I don't want to do it. All right, let me put your case number on the record. Z8058231. State your full name for me.
Derek Vincent Mott.
All right, you've been in the breakout room, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what you in that breakout room for, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know that you have an appointment scheduled for August 1st?
And I will be there with bells on, yes.
And you know that if you're not there on August 1st, where you won't be is at that wedding with bells on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Mott, we we've just come too far. We just have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
we have.
don't like going backwards. I just don't. I don't like going backwards. So let's keep going, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, I will be. I'm going.
You have a little bit of time before your wedding, the wedding that you're going to. So you're going to do that intake on August 1st, and you're going to get some sessions in before you go on that trip, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
All right. All right. That's my fuss for today. You know, I don't like fussing at you. I used to spend so much time fussing at you when you first came.
Yes.
Sure. I don't want to do all that fussing.
Okay.
So let's go on. What you been doing other than making me fuss? What else has been going on with you?
Nothing much. That's quiet. My life is at a peace. No drama. Everything's falling in place.
All right. You know, I'm always eye hustling. What you doing with that Louisiana symbol on your wall back there?
I had a friend that gave me that.
Were they from Louisiana?
Yes.
They were. I have that in my office, in my inner office. So I never forget where I came from.
Oh, okay.
From the South. I'm from Louisiana. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it keeps me humble too, because I know what it's like living and growing up there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. So you know, I'm eye hustling. Don't y'all put nothing in my way y'all don't want me to see, okay?
Okay.
You see he changing that camera. He like, wait, hold on. What's around me?
Because she looks in y'all's background.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I sure do. All right, Mr. Mott. Are you having any difficulties, any challenges?
Not really. But I know I have to test before I go and and that's like $40 each time I go if I don't go on a scheduled visit. So can she let them know that I'm coming? I can just pay the $15.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Taylor, let's make sure that that's going to be scheduled. But we're going to wait until he show me what he going to do.
I'm going to schedule because I know if I don't, what could happen.
Okay, come on now. I need you to show up for your visit and I need you to show up for your follow-up, okay?
Yes, I will.
All right. I'm counting on you now. I'm counting on you. All right. Do you have any questions for the team?
No questions. No questions.
All right. You've heard about the family reunification picnic?
On the 17th, right?
Yes, sir. And so your next meeting is going to be a face-to-face with Ms. Taylor on August 9th, 2023, and that's going to be at 1:30, okay?
August 9th, okay.
Yes, sir, August 9th. And then then we'll see you at the picnic. All right. And so, Ms. Taylor, what do you have? I can hear you. I just need to plug up my computer. It's about to die. I can hear you. Go ahead, Ms. Taylor.
Nothing in addition. I mean, the only issue he was having, he discussed with his attorney. There's a resolution there. He does have another scheduled appointment. So I would just, again, recommend that he keeps that appointment and completes that scheduled intake. And other than that, that was the only thing.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. All right, Mr. Mott, you have your marching orders. Let's do it. Okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry, one more thing. We did discuss the fines, which me and him talked about. I sent it to him via email. That the remainder, if hopefully he can also pay that off before the trip.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Mott?
Maybe I can pay half now, then half when I get back.
That's fine. Just some type of payment before the trip.
But I'll get it taken care of.
All right. Very good. I really want you to go on that trip, Mr. Mott. I think you deserve it. So do your part, okay?
Do my part. Because I know if I don't do it, what can happen?
Yes, sir.
I know. I'm not going to challenge you.
I'll do it. All right. All right. Thank you. Take care, Mr. Mott.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. I am going to move just a couple of housekeeping things I'm going to do. I have on my docket today Dale Calamy, case number 190596261, case number 20045400901. Mr. Calamy is in warrant status. He absconded from the provider. He left without the court's permission. And so he is in warrant status, and hopefully that has been forwarded to the prosecuting attorney so that we can get that squared away. I'll get him picked up. All right. I also have for Ishmael Lopez, case number 220-444-4601. We have learned that Mr. Lopez has been dismissed from the hospital. There was a break in communication. And so I want to just make clear that Ms. Mack does not go and research who documentation should go or be forwarded to. That is case management. That is on the specialty court side. So I just want to make sure we're clear on that. We're going to get through this. I'm going to schedule a return to court date for Mr. Ishmael Lopez of August 2nd, 2023. And that will be at 8:35. I'm sorry, 8:35. Let's put it on for 8:35 a.m. And we'll see if he shows up. And then if not, we'll go from there. We have already done Mr. Thomas. We're going to bring him tomorrow. Thank you all for weighing in. I'll see him on the 27th with our plan for him. Let's see. I also have for Deja Adams, case number Z808-2801. She will have a face-to-face on August 2nd at 1:30 p.m. And case managers, if there are any issues, please interrupt me. For Martina Bradford, case number 220-555-6501. All of these individuals have face-to-face on today. Her next case court date will be August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. For Augustine Cruz, case number 210-565-5401. Next date will be August 2nd at 1:30 p.m. For Dominic Dotson, case number 200-450-9902. I will see him, well, his next contact will be on August 2nd at 1:30 p.m. For Martin Mallet. Martin Mallet, 210-612-7601. His next date will be August 2nd at 1:30 p.m. For Angela Pakla, case number 200-455-4101. His next court date will be August 2nd at 1:30 p.m. Her date, I'm sorry, August 2nd at 1:30. I have for Tracy Pugh, case number 200-459-8301. Her next court date will be August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. And then I have for Florence Yakuba, case number 220-000. Strike that. Case number 220-00904. Miss Yakuba, next date is August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. On the docket, did I miss anyone?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I believe, do we still have Mr. Mark Harris?
Yes,
to
and that's
process?
who I'm going to come back to. I do need to take a quick break though. And then I'll be ready to call Mr. Harris. I'm going to try to catch up on my messages as well. And we'll go from there. Thank you all. Court is in recess.
What is the United States price for a dollar? What is the US price for a dollar?
All right, are we ready to proceed?
Judge, I know Attorney Warfield is in a breakout room with Mr. Harris, Mr. Lord Harris, and Mr. Green. So I think
Yeah.
it will, we
All right.
got a few minutes.
All right, thank you. Let me know.
You're welcome. Okay, I will. Judge, we are ready on all the cases.
Do it. All right, let's do it. Who are we starting off with? Mark Harris?
We can, Your Honor.
All right, let's do it. I need a case number for Mr. Harris. He was not originally on my docket.
I have a case number for you.
Go right ahead.
It's case number 22044-35501.
All right, good morning, Mr. Harris. Please state your full name for the record.
Mark Harris.
How are you this morning, Mr. Harris?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, we got some issues going on this morning, don't we?
Yes, ma'am.
You just had a screen that came back confirmed, and it was confirmed for what it was tested for. And now today you've got another screen that's positive. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I was just told about that. And I told Ms. Warfield what happened on the 21st. But I said I'm really not sure what happened on the 14th.
So now, Mr. Harris, you understand how difficult it is to believe that when you have engaged in activity that you know you shouldn't engage in, and now you want to tell us, well, the first time you didn't, but this time you did.
I do understand that.
And you understand how difficult that is, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, Mr. Harris, have you had an opportunity to meet with Ms. Price on this morning?
No, I did not.
He did not meet with Ms. Price. I want him to talk with Ms. Price because I want to make sure, Mr. Harris, that the issue that we're dealing with, that you're being very honest and open about it so that we can align you with the right resources. If you're not telling us the truth, it's going to be very hard to help you. And what'll probably end up happening is you'll have to suffer some consequences before you have that aha moment that, wait a minute, I better be honest so I can get the help I need. And so I'd rather let's just do that up front. You know, listen, this is more than what I described to you all. And so let me just be honest so we can get you the right level of care, because otherwise you force us to have to do consequences, to do sanctions. And that's not really what I want to do. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do understand.
Okay, so this is his second screening then, right? Ms. Jasmine? All right, I need to make sure, Ms. Mack, that for the first screening that was confirmed positive, that the cost of that screening, which I believe is $35, if I'm not mistaken, that is added to Mr. Harris's order, that he's gonna have to pay that. He's gonna have to pay that. And then, and since he's admitted for the second one, I'm not gonna send that out for a confirmation.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I had already sent it for a confirmation before he admitted it, and I can't undo that.
Oh, well, okay. Well, he told us no at first, right?
No, Your Honor, that's not the case. Your Honor, in regards to the.
Where are you? Let me find you. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, in regards to the test, my client, Mr. Harris, was kind of thrown back about the July 14th test. That's the one in which he's saying that he doesn't know what happened. For the 21st, he readily admitted. Once I was made aware of the positive screen, and I went back into the breakout room with him, he readily admitted that what happened for that screen. So he did not deny the second one that came out today, that was revealed today. It was the first one on the 14th.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't undo sending it out for a confirmation. All right. And so going forward, we'll just make sure the attorney has an opportunity to talk with your client first, and then we'll go from there. But it happens. Especially since he denied the first one. There was reason to believe he'd come in today and say yes, when he's still saying no to the first one.
Absolutely, I understand.
So he kind of put himself in that basket. I want to hear from the parties. What's the recommendation? Now I want to hear from Mr. Harris first. How do you recommend that I respond to this? You've had a positive screen and that came back confirmed as positive, and you've said, no, I've not done anything, which the science doesn't lie, right? So we know you did something, whether you drank something and you know what it was, or you did something. And now you come back today with another positive screen. How do you think I should respond to this?
I mean, honestly, I would just say that how you respond, I take full responsibility in my actions. I didn't try to blame anything on anything. To me, it's all up to me. So yeah, I would take full accountability, and whatever you decide you want, I'm down to do whatever I gotta do.
Do you think the problem is a little bit bigger than what you've described to us?
What
You
mean?
initially described, rather.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
The problem that you came to us for, to get the help for, okay? And, well, let me phrase it differently. You know that you can't have alcohol while you're in this program, right?
Correct.
All right. And so there's nothing that indicates, at least what I've reviewed, that you have some real issue with alcohol. You're in a different specialty court. And so do you think that you have a real problem with alcohol?
I mean, I don't believe so. Not that I think so, no.
Okay. All right. So are you willing to have an open mind and be very frank and candid and honest with the assessor to talk with you about that, so we can make sure we're not overlooking it? I don't want to punish you for something that you need help with. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
That's like me having a broken leg and then y'all punish me because I can't run a mile. I can't run a mile because I have a broken leg. It's not fair, is it?
Right.
Okay. So will you be open and honest with the assessor today to and talk about your alcohol use, to see if there's something that you've missed or that we've missed, to make sure you're getting the right type of service? Would you be willing to do that today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. Ms. Taylor, you have your hand up.
Yes, Your Honor. Without going into too much detail, I do want to remind the court that he actually did participate in an SUD program extensively. He actually graduated from that program or completed it on June 2nd of 2023. So
Okay.
he did receive services. He was assessed for he was assessed for SUD. He was referred to a different facility just for SUD, and he did successfully complete that a month ago. So I do want to put that out there that he has been serviced for that. That doesn't mean he may not be struggling, but I do want to remind everybody that he was serviced for that and just completed a month ago.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. And so, Ms. Taylor, let me hear what your recommendations are, and then I'll hear from you, Attorney Warfield. I can still hear you all. Go right ahead.
I actually was going to recommend that he did meet with Ms. Price to see if maybe he needs more SUD services, or maybe a refresher course or something of the nature, or he may just be going through an isolated situation, which I do recall he did have a tremendous loss in his life. So that could just be a trigger. We always know that relapse is a part of recovery. So I think that the clinician will be the one to best assess if it's just something isolated. He may not need an entirely new resource. It might just be an incident. He might just need a refresher on some coping skills. So I was going to recommend Ms. Price.
All right, wonderful. Attorney Warfield?
Your Honor, I actually agree with that recommendation. I did speak with my client earlier today, and we put on the record what that conversation, somewhat of what that conversation was. But based off of what my client has just stated on the record and that he agrees to speak with Ms. Price, I think that would be a great step for him now in order to figure out some things. So that I would agree with that recommendation.
So this is what I'm going to do, Mr. Harris. I'm going to have you reassess today with Ms. Price. And then I'd like to see what Ms. Price's recommendations are, if there are any adjustment in services or what have you. I'm going to just give him a verbal warning on today. Okay, and then Mr. Harris, now you got to do the work, sir. You got to be honest with yourself, honest with the assessor, and then you've got to do the work. Can I get you to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Anything else you want to share with the court or that I need to know about today?
No, not at all.
All right, very good. What is Mr. Harris's next court date? Well, let me do this. I want to do a check-in for him on August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. with you, Ms. Taylor. I want to make sure we've gotten the information from Ms. Price, which I'll get, I'm sure, before then, and that he is in compliance with whatever her recommendations were. Now, why y'all turn off y'all cameras and I'm talking to y'all?
I'm sorry, I'm struggling over here.
And
Mr. Harris does have a court date scheduled for August the 4th. Did you want me to change it to the 2nd?
Change it to the 2nd. Yes, ma'am, at 1:30.
Okay. Okay.
Since he's had a hearing today. All right, Mr. Harris, what else is going on with you? How are you dealing with, last time I think I talked to you, you were dealing with some loss. How are you coping with that, Mr. Harris?
Really just staying busy. Working a whole lot now, so just pretty much just staying busy to help me with that.
Well, I want you to spend some time today talking with Ms. Price, and let's get you squared away and see what her therapeutic recommendations will be, and we'll go from there. But for purposes of today, I'm going to give you a verbal warning, okay?
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Let's work hard. I know you can do it, but it takes time and it takes work. And as long as I've got your commitment to work, I'm good. And you're good too, okay?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Have a seat. You're not free to leave until he doesn't have to sit in the box, but until he sees Ms. Price. And then he'll talk with Ms. Taylor on the 2nd. All right. You all have someone that walked in on a warrant, and I'm really inclined to send them to the Wayne County Jail and see them tomorrow. Because we don't get to just stop coming. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to speak to you all in a breakout room very quickly.
I did speak with him, and I do have somewhat of an explanation.
Okay, I want to go in.
Yes, can we do a 2-minute breakout room, please?
30 seconds, actually.
Thank you so much.
Miss, somebody tell me, I can put them in the break. I'm gonna send them where I want them.
Okay, we'll be here when you get back.
Does Miss Mack need to go in? Not Miss Mack, Miss Price.
Right, I don't need to go, no ma'am.
No.
Miss Price does not need to go?
No.
I'm trying to find, who did I move in? Oh, okay. All right, we are back on the record. I do have the matter for Lord Harris that I need to do the intake on very quickly. However, for Mr. Kidd is in warrant status. He is going to be taken into custody and brought over to the Wayne County Jail. I will see him in the morning at 9:00 a.m. Thank you so much, officer. He's not free to leave. He's to be taken into custody. He's got an outstanding warrant. We've been down this road a couple of times, and I'm not about to go down it today. I'll do it tomorrow. All right, let's go with Mr. Lord Harris.
Mr. Harris has stepped out of the courtroom momentarily. Yeah, well, yes.
For what?
How y'all let that happen? I'm so confused. He had the potty.
Be on the record. I can't say how I really feel.
Security.
You all are awful.
No.
We are streaming live. All right.
Exactly. Wait till we off the record. Just wait.
All right. Well, you have the one person that's going into custody. We'll do Mr. Harris's intake, and then that should end the morning. But we know that we are on standby for this specialty court.
Did you want to put that on the record for Mr. Kidd, or no? Or like the case number or anything? Okay.
Nope, put in the ROA. He reported, he self-reported, he's on an outstanding warrant. He was taken into custody, and he's on my docket for tomorrow at 9:00 a.m.
Okay, got it. Okay, here's Mr. Harris.
Harris. Come on, Mr. Harris. That's okay. Don't tell all your business. We being bad. Beyonce story. So we just being bad. All right. Mr. Harris, it's my understanding that everything checked out with your home. Is that correct, Mr. Green?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
All right. And so he can go back to his home, and did he get on the 1-800 number for Oakland County? Is this Price on, or should I be asking?
Your Honor, I know the information. He didn't need to get on it because he's already in their system. And we just set up services with his provider currently, and those services will start once he gets back. And they will coordinate transportation, and they have worked a lot of things out for us. So we are in good shape.
Yes. Look at you winning, Mr. Harris. You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Let's do it. Can you place his case number on the record for? No. I have it. 210-444-4301. State your name again for me, Mr. Harris.
Lord Ideal Harris.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Green, let's present Mr. Harris.
Yes, Your Honor. This afternoon, I'm presenting Lord Harris to be admitted into our specialty court program. Mr. Harris is a 57-year-old Black male. He has completed a GED program, so he does have his GED. He's currently employed. He has 4 children, one of them who is residing with him. He meets the requirements for our program. He is at least 18 years old. He does appear to be able to benefit from our services here in specialty court. He does not have any prior violent felony convictions, and he has not participated in a specialty court program within the past 10 years. At this time, Your Honor, I am recommending that he be admitted into our specialty court program.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Warfield. You went in and talked with them.
Yes, I did have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Harris, Your Honor. He does meet the statutory requirements for our specialty court, as well as he is well aware of all of the expectations, the do's and the don'ts of our program, down to not drinking anything that even says anything that's non-alcoholic. So we were very specific. I was very specific in our directives. He does not have any questions at this time about the expectations we have for him. And he is very excited to work with us and become his best self.
All right. Awesome. I talked with Mr. Harris earlier. We did his case a little bit earlier and had some extensive conversation with him. Mr. Harris, you have reiterated that you're ready to work this program. Listen, I'm ready for you to work it. I think that you're a wonderful candidate. You're eligible. And so nothing can stop you from soaring but you. We are here to help you. We want to help you. You must communicate. Let us know what's going on so that we can help you. Do I have your commitment to do that?
Yes, you do, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so with that, you're going to go home today. You're going to get in your services. You're going to report where you're supposed to report, do what you're supposed to do. You're going to do your random testing as you should. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
All right, very good. And then what I'm going to do next week, Mr. Green, I want you to do a face-to-face with him next week, August 2nd, 2023 at 1:30 p.m. just to make sure he's on task and that everything is working out well and he has no issues, okay? Sounds good?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Harris, I look forward to hearing that you're doing what you're supposed to do, okay?
That's fine, yes, yes.
All right, take good care of yourself. I look forward to working with you.
You can come back upstairs now, Mr. Harris.
Okay. Yeah,
All right. All right. That now ends the morning docket.